We are so excited for this season. Our girls have put in just an excellent summer. We figured out yesterday that they ran almost 3,000 miles this summer collectively, so they are ready for some competitions. We've been working on putting some meets together over the last week or so, and we have almost a full schedule at this point. So very excited about the season and this group of girls and what they can do. We had some very consistent effort over the summer. We have about 16 girls and we had really good attendance. We followed all of our safety measures, wore our masks when we need to, and really working on social distancing. And that's pretty easy with cross country. We just have to stay apart. And we're outdoors all the time. So it was a really good summer. I think the most important thing and what we've really been trying to talk about is just taking it day by day and week by week. We learned last spring that nothing is a guarantee, that we're not guaranteed a season, but we want to put in the work and be ready to have a great season and to do what we can throughout that season. We have 2 girls on our team who have placed in the top 20 at state in past years, Addie Curtis and Lizzie Neatery. We had 3 girls qualify for state last year. And we were very close to a league championship last year, getting 3rd. So we are very hopeful. We have a lot of young talent and a lot of returning talent, and that's a recipe for success. We have 2 seniors, Mason Bina, Megan Baker. They both also qualified for state last year and placed pretty well in the top 50. And then we have Lizzie Neatery, who was injured last year but has placed at state before, so also a senior, very talented. And then we have some young girls coming up that we're really excited about and excited to see what they can do. Well, I will say that the last 2 years we've been recognized by the Kansas State High School Activities Association for high GPA. We have our collective GPA as a team is 3.5 or better, so we're recognized in the top category for that. Just have a really great group of girls. We love working with these girls because they're consistent and they're motivated and they work together. And so we were looking forward to a really fun season.
What I'm looking forward to on my second year is that, I have been around these kids at least a year now. I guess I was assisting the year before, but now that I've been around these kids for, I guess, a total of 2 years, I've bonded with them more. I know more about what they can handle. I'm more able to adapt my workouts towards what they need. And basically now that I know the individual more, they're going to get a more tailored workout. And it's just going to be more effective, I think, in that way. So we've got some kids rising. We did lose a good group of seniors, Reese Danachek, Isaiah Bartle, some great leadership with Thomas Elliott, Samsel, and Eric Matthews was great. But we're going to replace some of that leadership with some juniors that are going to become seniors, Eric Enriquez and Mark David, along with Brent Righteous, Thomas Lee. Some of those guys are they're budding as leaders. As far as athletically giftedness, we do have some juniors and sophomores that are getting more popular with the younger kids as well, but they're also improving athletically as well. So, I'm generally a higher mileage type of coach. So the kids they're running a lot of miles. A lot more miles than probably most of the schools around here. They are, for example, a regular day for us is going out and running 7 or 8 miles. It's a very standard day. We do a lot more longer intervals, so we'll do like 1,000 meters or mile repeats, things like that, which are generally harder than those 8-mile runs because you're running a lot faster. But yeah, we'll get some strength training on our own. We do plenty of ab sessions. They do a good job of hydrating. They do a good job of, having a good diet, good sleep and everything. So we just practice all of that kind of stuff. So the size of our team is about 20 guys. And man, we've grown in a lot of different ways. Every year, the great thing about running is you can see your improvement in times. So in terms of performance, it's easy to see growth. But every guy on our squad is going to be running faster than last year. I can gather that already. And we haven't had an official meet yet, but I can just tell you that that's going to happen. even more importantly, perhaps more importantly, is growth in terms of leadership, growth in terms of character, and they've all done that. We still have work to do on both ends of that, but I mean it's they've all grown. Like I said, better teammates, better leaders, and that's just what we want on this squad. So as far as the postseason goes, the Keisha wants to have a postseason cross-country regionals, a cross-country state. We don't know yet. The thing we're getting, besides that they want to have it, is that it's probably not going to be at the same site if they do have it. It will be split up into, for example, 5A and 6A are at not Rimrock, they're at a different location. Okay, and then besides that, besides it being a smaller meet, we're still waiting on directive as far as if spectators are going to be allowed. If they're going to have the meet, how many teams are going to be invited to the state meet or the regional meet. They might make it smaller, maybe less qualifiers, which is tough because it's already hard to qualify for state. But that's we don't know yet, and definitely if we don't even know the regular season completely yet, postseason is like it's like a figment of our imagination at this point. So it's going to be good. We're getting better. We as far as cross country goes, man, it's a tough sport. Day in, day out, you're running. Running is hard, and like I said, Kapaun cross country, we got some fireworks coming.
1, 2, 3.